Hey friends, welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to Revamp and Radiate with me, Sarah B, your beauty bestie. Today we have some Chanel and we have some Surratt to play with. I shopped the Chanel launch, the summer collection launch, and I just picked up 3 things. I picked up a mascara, a blush stick, and a lip gloss. And then I also shopped the Surratt sale. They had like 50% off. And I just bought some like single eyeshadows and a couple blushes to kind of fill my collection. And then yesterday in my downtime, I made this little palette up. We'll go through it in a little bit, but I thought it'd be fun to play with my Surratt collection today as well. So let's just do a get ready with me, talk and play with the new stuff, catch up from vacation, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm back from vacation. Been back for a couple days now. Finally caught up with everything, laundry, the whole 9, right? I'm gonna go in with the Chanel face base as a primer today. We had a great time in Puerto Rico. It was just me and my family, and then my brother met us there a couple days later. I had a friend met us up there. We spent a day at the beach with a friend of mine and her kids, and we just had a really nice time. It was really just relaxing. I'll tell you, we've been going so hard for so long that it just was like a lot of just downtime, chilling time. Like we did a few things. We didn't really do anything new. We went to like beaches that we normally go to, hung out at the house. We were able to swim in our pool for the first time, which was really fun. Even though the house is a construction zone. Right before my trip though, I did get this Chanel Touch and I do like it. I've been using it. It might be a little bit light for me right now because I did catch a little bit of sun, but I've been putting it on with my hands and I kind of like that. That's kind of why I went with the Chanel. I thought it would just like mix together well, so. And then I put the Chanel on my neck too because I still fight that redness. The point of my story is, so with the eyeshadows yesterday, I was just like, you know, unpacking all the stuff. I've actually filmed like a little haul video of all the items that I had ordered before I left and were waiting for me when I got back. This is my Surratt collection. This is what I did yesterday when I was playing with it. So I'll tell you what I did, because I just needed quiet time, and we were all just quiet time yesterday. So what I did is I went through my collection and I saw what palettes I had, and I just made them on here. So like here's the Cosmos palette, for example, from Surratt. And the way Surratt works is their palettes are just colors they already have, and then they just curate palettes. So I was like, well, let me just like kind of play with that concept. I don't know. I was just downtiming. So anyway, so so on my magnetic palette, I have all the shades under it. And then this is the Cosmos palette. And then this shade here, Celestial, is also in this palette, but here's Celestial. So if I wanted to use that, there is that palette from Surratt. Isn't that cool? So there would be that palette. So I did that. And then I have a couple that I'm missing. Like I don't have this shade, Curvy. So I have that on my like wish list that I'm gonna order when they have a sale again, because they always have a sale. They're very expensive and they always have a sale. So I'll wait for a sale to pick up my extras. And then I want to pick up Greige, Curve, and Satin Salmon, I think is the name. Those are like the 3 that I want. Thank you, honey. I love you. I'm just gonna get ready and then I'm gonna go to the store. What's that? Cool, thank you. What is this? Oh my God, Michele. She did not. I just got a package and something I didn't order, so it was a gift from a friend. I'm so excited. As soon as I saw the brand on here, I knew what it was. I can't believe she did this. So she had reviewed this on her channel, my friend Michele. I'll link her below. And I had mentioned, I'm like, that is totally my vibe. And I was literally gonna order one. I'm pretty sure she sent this to me because I know the brand's not sending me stuff. This is so cute. It's like a bikini bag, so it's like waterproof, but you could use, oh, this is gonna be perfect in my like purse. I love this. Oh my God. I love it. This is Alice and Olivia. What's it called? It's a floral palm bikini bag, large. Oh my gosh. I can't believe she did that. Thank you so much, Michele. Yay! This is literally my cart to order. I love this. Oh my God. I'm so excited for this. I just messaged my friend and told her thank you. Thank you so much, Michele. Make sure you follow her on YouTube. She's got shorts now on YouTube, and I love that for her. Anyway, where were we? We're just getting ready. This is just a get ready. We're just playing with makeup. So yes, the Surratt. I just needed downtime, and I just had fun like making the labels and organizing all of my collections. So I thought it'd be fun to just kind of use this today. And maybe over the next little bit, like do different palettes. But next time they have a sale, I do have a few shadows that I do want to purchase. Because these are some of my favorite shadows. And I don't play with them enough, and I thought this would just be fun to kind of do. So anyway, that's enough about that. What else do we have here? I did use this a bunch on vacation. I really do love it. And for the record, I do have shade B30. I do think it's a little bit light for me right now, just so you know. I do think it's a little bit light, but I could definitely get away with it. This is a great little foundation. I picked it up in the, I picked this up in the Ulta, with the Ulta coupon. And then I decided I was gonna order some shadow sticks that I wanted from Chanel, and I decided just no. And then I was gonna order another foundation, and I just said no. Let me just use what I have and enjoy it. So that's what I'm doing. But I really do want that baby yellow stylo stick, shadow stick. But, all right, let's get ready. I haven't used my Westman Atelier Bronzing Drops in quite some time, so I wanted to use them. Hopefully they're still, they don't smell. I think they're pretty sure they're still good. I have the shade 3. My brushes that I like to use the most are clean or drying. I washed all my brushes last night, which is nice. And then Maddie went and she wanted to, when we were having our quiet time, she was like, can I just practice my makeup for dance? I was like, sure. And then she dirtied a bunch of brushes. I was like, oh, I have so many brushes to wash. But yeah, all the brushes are clean from vacation. I'm happy to be back, settled in. We almost stayed a few extra days, but then I remembered that I, on purpose, planned the trip the way we planned it because I just didn't want to like rush from one thing to the next. I'm like, we've been going so hard for so long. You guys know if you've watched me at all, like just there's always an activity, always something happening. And I just didn't want to do that. I just want to like, we just need to like relax. My yard is completely neglected. It looks terrible out there right now. I didn't do any planting. But I did repot a couple orchids today, which I was proud of myself for doing. I've been using the Chanel Le Beige concealer. I absolutely love this stuff. Anyway, so we just need quiet time. And usually I do make a really big deal about the 4th of July, and it's the 250th birthday. But I'm just not into it this year. I just can't. So I'll probably have just kind of at home, like us, kind of similar to what I did last year actually, but there's just nothing planned yet. I just can't keep going so hard, you know. Did you catch my lives while I was on vacation? That was fun. I had a couple lives I was able to do on vacation that were really fun to do. I tried to film like some get ready with me's. It didn't work out, and I was not trying to stress myself out over YouTube. I grabbed some Chanel setting powder. And because I'm so light, let's see. I got some color. I'm gonna go with a 30. I haven't used this in a while. Let me just set under my eyes. All right, let's just do that. I almost forgot we have all the Chanel. All right, let's try this. This is the Chanel Multi-Stick in Gentle Glow. I only picked up one because I was like, this is not even a product that I'm really that into, but everybody was talking about it, so I had to try it. So I got Gentle Glow, which I believe is the middle shade. It's like peachy pink. It's more pink, I think, than peachy. And I love the Balm Essentials. So, and I love the Chanel blush sticks. Like I have 20 is my favorite. And then I have an orange one, Reset, I think was a limited edition. I absolutely love them, but this is a more like dewy from what I could tell. So I wasn't sure I really wanted it, but let's play with this. I'm just going right in because that's what I do. Let's see, should we do the W? Let's see what the W does. Me and the W. I don't know why this cracks me up so much. Chatty it is. All right, let's blend that out. Oh, that's really pretty. It's light. It's what I expected it to be. It's just kind of a light little slight flush of color. My thing is though, I've been trying not to go with so much glowy, trying to be a little more matte because everything I use is so glowy, but like that blended right in. I mean, you could see it. It's definitely got the dew. I don't know if you're gonna need like, and then to add this on top of that, I don't know, it's like a lot. That feels like a lot. But that's okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit more color to my cheek. Yeah, this is definitely giving you just like a natural flush. It's pretty, it's cute. I'm glad I have it to try it, but I don't think this is something I'm gonna be reaching for a lot this summer. Like I said, I've been trying to go more matte because I just feel like I'm so extra shiny all the time. And I think I just want to set like a big old powder brush. That's nice. Let's go in with the MAC Painterly. Mine's drying out. I feel like I haven't had it that long, but I do use it a lot, so I'll blend it in. I didn't want to get the berry because I feel like every time I've been getting berry shades lately, like it just doesn't like match with me. I haven't been enjoying them, so I didn't want to get the berry. I felt like this was the safest bet. It is pretty though. It is pretty. This would be like nice. You could just like throw this in your bag as like extra touch up. My new makeup bag. Thank you, Michele. I love this. Let's try the Michele gloss while we're here. Okay, this is 448 Opulence. I picked a shade that I thought would be the most pigmented because I really don't need another gloss in my life right now. And again, similar to the blush stick, I just kind of wanted to try it. Everybody was talking about it. And it is scented, smells like rose. It's a pretty color. It gives the same, just kind of a subtle flush. I think it's just enough pigment for me for a gloss. I don't think I would enjoy anything lighter, to be honest with you. Because you know me, I love a bold lip. So I do think that this is actually really nice. I do like this. It's very soft on your lips, very slippy. But it has some, like, it has some volume to it. Like, it feels like there's some thickness in it. Not overly thick. Not as thick as the Guerlain ones. But that's really pretty. Okay, nice. Okay. Enough with that. I've been dying to do an eyeshadow palette with my Surratt. All right, let's see what we want to use. This is a palette that I actually did just order. I had the Corsage and I ordered these two to make the palette. And this is the Fleur de Sor palette, which was a curated palette. All right, so let's try that. And then it's not very sparkly, so maybe we'll have to just top it with another shade. So, and I like that it has the blush on there, so we can kind of use that as our blush today on top of this blush, which I do think we need. I feel like it's gonna be a really simple eyeshadow look because it's only 2 eyeshadows, but I'm gonna pick a third sparkly shade. I think I'm gonna go in with Star. This is Star here. We'll see, let's see what we get. So I'm gonna go in with this shade Corsage. Let's just kind of go all over and see what that does. Okay, that's pretty. It's a very skin tone to me. It's a very natural, almost nothing. I forgot to zoom in. I should look at how they're described. Hold on. Let's try to make this professional video. I know I'm not really good at this. Let's see. And I gotta actually go run some errands, go to the store and do all the things. So let's do this. I'm going to the Surratt website right now. So I just looked it up. Corsage is described as a matte mauve rose. So that's very light. Very light on me, almost undetectable. But it gives it like a nice wash. It's actually very pretty. It's very pretty. And then Rouge Noir in this palette is described as a matte brown back. That's a pretty matte brown. That is gorgeous. And then the blush that I had picked up is described as a satin salmon pink. Oh my God, that's a pretty blush. Pretty. Maybe I should put some of that on my eyes too. These are so soft and buttery. These, have Have you tried Surratt? You gotta try Surratt. They're great. So basically you shop them as singles. They have palettes. This is the bronzer we're gonna use today. They have palettes and you could pop these out. And unfortunately they're not magnetic. Let's see, they have holes on the back of them. Oops. Just using it. All right, so you could pop them out and this is not magnetic, unfortunately. So they are like just stickers. So what I do is I stick magnets on the back of each of these. Anyway, so that's why I kind of like just kind of displaying them like this. Plus I like to see them. So I feel like I use them more. This shade is the black brown. Then the Rouge Noir. Oh my gosh. Look at how that went on just like butter. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful neutral brown. That doesn't pull cool. It doesn't pull warm. That is perfect. Wow. That's nice. The Beyond Beige palette is a palette I want, so I made it here. And the only shade I have from that palette is the Rouge Noir. So when there's another sale, I'm gonna pick up the other 3 shades and make the palette. That's really pretty. I need something a little bit looser. So that's my plan. That's my plan. I don't know, this is the collector in me, the makeup collector. I'm gonna go back in with this shade here, the Corsage shade, and I'm just gonna blend that together. So it helps with a nice transition. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of this pink and use it as eyeshadow. See how that goes. I feel like it's gonna be very pigmented. Oh wow, okay. That's pretty. I really like how that turned out. It's just a light, simple look. I'm gonna take the pink and just accent my pink right in here. Nice, but now I need like, there's no shimmer. That palette had no shimmer. Let's take Interstellar, which is, oh my gosh, look how pretty. Yeah, let's take Interstellar with our finger and just kind of add that in there. Oh my gosh, it gives like a wet look. Look at that. It looks like that look, you know when you like have a, like the Patrick Ta shadows that look really cool under the light? It looks like that, like without needing to be under the light. That's really pretty. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. It's not like too much. It's a very soft, very sophisticated. That's Interstellar. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these. Ooh, we should do one for an inner eye. So you pick a different shade for the inner eye, or should we try Interstellar? Let's go with, okay. Yeah, we'll try Interstellar. I kind of love that. All right, let's do some eyeliner. Oh, you know what I want to use? It might not match, but I just got it before I went on vacation. I didn't take it with me because I was like, I'm not using liquid liner. This is the Rouge Noir shade, and I'm just going to use it as my liquid liner. Oh my gosh, I really like that with that eyeshadow. Oh my god, I love it. I almost want to buy a backup of this liquid liner. I won't. Not buying backups of makeup anymore, but wow, that's really pretty. I'm gonna go in with the Golden from Sara Creole just to brighten it up a bit. I brought this on vacation with me. It was like perfect. Just kind of brighten up the eye. I'm gonna go in with the Victoria Beckham Coco Pave, and I'm just gonna do just right there, right? Just right there, just to add a little definition on the bottom without going too crazy. All right, so, and then I also got the mascara that I've been wanting to try from Chanel. This is a permanent collection, Le Volume mascara in this shade 70. I think it's like electric blue or something like that. I wanted to compare it to my Anthracite. So let's do that. Let's do a little swatchy swatch comparison. Oh, wow. They're almost exactly the same color. So this one is the Anthracite. This is the Volume de Chanel. They're very similar. Very, very close in color. Probably the difference would be undetectable. So I'm excited to try this. Okay, I'm glad my friend Jen from Aloha Jen's beauty blog, she told me to try this and that I would like it. So they're very close and amazing. Because this one's almost dry out, and I do have a backup of it, but I only have one more left, and they don't have it color anymore, and I love that shade. So let's try it. Let me curl my lashes and try it. It doesn't really gonna match. I don't think it's gonna match with our eyeliner, which this eyeliner is bothering me this side, but I'm also trying not to let it bother me. So let's go with it. We're gonna go with it. I am gonna do a primer because I always do a primer. So if my mascara doesn't play well with my primer, then it's probably not for me. Because I like to have a primer. I don't know if it actually is protecting my eyelashes, but I feel like it is, so. And I rarely have any issues with wear on any mascara that I try when I use a primer versus not. This is the wand. It's got, so I've been liking this Volume de Chanel in the little samples that I've gotten. I have like a ton of these like mascara samples. So if you order from Chanel, you can always you can always get free samples, and they give the mascara sample. Also, if you go to like Nordstrom's and stuff, ask for samples of the mascara. I mean, that's something that's kind of worth. You can keep that in your travel bag. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Okay, it's not so bad. Not exactly matching. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much. It feels a little spiky. I mean, I think I need to like play with this more. This is the first time I'm using it. I gotta see how it wears and all that, but I like it. So far, so good. And usually you can't really judge a mascara on the first time you use it. It's gotta be open for a little bit to dry out a little bit more. But I do like the black shade of this one, so I'm hopeful. It's making it a little spiky. That could be the primer, but again, if it doesn't work with the primer, then I feel like my lashes are a little bit too spiky. Yeah, they're very close in color. Okay, that's exciting to know because I love, as you know, I love the anthracite color, and I do think that this gives that, and it is giving a little more volume than the anthracite, but it's kind of spiky too, so we have to figure that out. I have one of these eyelash combs, and you can, there we go. That's much better. You separate your lashes with. I mean, this is not a step I'm gonna want to do every day, but I'm not mad at having to fix it today. Okay. Much better. Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay, it gives you time. It's not like dried down yet that I put this through as like sticking. I've done that and you're like, oh my God, it's stuck. So that's good. Let's go in with this blush. It goes with the curated palette from Surratt. And it actually matches the Chanel blush almost perfectly. So that kind of works itself out. Nice, I like that. Okay. I really like that a lot. This is the Surratt bronzer. This is the shade Soul Claire. And I'm just gonna go in with a big brush. I love this bronzer. I love Surratt. I did not get I don't know if it was shade match issues, but I do want to try their like foundation drops again. I feel like they have, I don't know, I just didn't find shades that work for me, but I'm much more knowledgeable about like what I like and don't like, and I feel like I want to try all of their like base products again. I didn't love them before, but I kind of want to try it again and see if I would change my mind on that. That feels really good to just go out the door. The gloss is nice. It's a lip gloss though, and everyone reports it's not like, you know, there's no staining in it. It's just gonna go away. So it'll be kind of fun to keep this in your purse. So nice, okay. Yeah, I'll throw that in my bag. There's my look, back from vacation, running errands today. Hope you enjoyed my video. I'll add some like fun pictures from the trip at the end of this if anyone's interested in seeing some pictures. And I do need to do a new house tour video. It's not like a ton to change, but I do want to do that like little house tour. Got my summer bag here. Let's talk about my Chanel. I do like this. It's not a love for me, but it's only because it's not like the product that I'm like into right now. But I do love the Balm Essentials from Chanel in general. So I do think that if you want a glowy blush stick, that this might be worth it, especially if you're a fan of Chanel like I am, Chanel makeup. I think that would be great. The lip gloss, I don't think this is a must-have. But again, if you kind of enjoy Chanel as a product and this is something you want to try, you know, get yourself one. I do know people are loving these. Think they're great. I like the size. It's very sleek. It's very Chanel. Like this would be, look, let's do like a little summer travel bag. There you go. I am excited to try this mascara and have it as an alternate to my Anthracite, which I only have one more of. And this one's almost done, so yay for that. And I'll report back and we'll keep using it on my channel. I cannot stop using this Le Beige concealer. I think I've been using it almost in every single makeup look I've done in the last, since I've had this. I love it so much. And then this is new to me. I do like it. I think this leaves a really pretty finish. You can still see my skin through it. So it doesn't look like I've overly done my makeup. Today I'm mixing this for the first time and I do like it. I think my skin looks bronzed and glowy and summery and pretty. So yay. What else? Oh, this, I mean, I love Surratt, clearly. I highly suggest these. Let me know if you think I should try some the base products, and then we'll have to look into that. But yeah, there's a look. Hope you enjoyed. I will pop some pictures from vacation if you're into that at the end of this video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hanging out at the pool. Storm coming through. Camping out with Mr. Freshy Fresh. Getting a taste of the weather. Look at this rain. Here it comes. Oh my goodness. We're riding out the storm in the house.